This is probably going to be extreme cringe when I look back on this, but you know what? I won't know unless I try. How's it going, everybody? I'm Florida Animan, mostly because I live in Florida, and also because I kind of like anime. So, Florida Animan, although probably from the way I look, it's more like Florida Boy. But without further ado, you probably read that title. I'm going to try not make it clickbait. Yeah, so I legit just want to make a video talking about this boys love, because I feel like I'm getting to the point with my anime watching career. I've probably only seen about 100 or so, but that includes movies, and I included everything from childhood stuff that I've watched, and I should probably go through, and I have started going through to kind of form out my opinions on stuff, figure out how garbage my taste is. So I've kind of gotten more friends into shows, and they come and bounce stuff back at me, and I have a friend that recommends me Given, which is essentially a boys love music band high school anime. It's pretty typical as far as the actual like setups and plots go. I think it just follows four main characters that start a band together, and one of them has a traumatizing past, and they got to figure out what's wrong with him. He doesn't want to sing. He's quiet. I mean, it doesn't really break the bounds as far as the actual plot goes. It's decent enough, but my reason for actually making this video is the music gets it. Oh my god. The opening alone is just, oh, it's so good. Put me on Spotify, let me play that over and over again. But then they have, even just the normal OSTs and background music are so good that it's just like, even if the show was bad, I would probably still watch it because it's pretty decent. And then it has that music payoff, kind of like the K-On! Payoffs of there's not music played all the time, but when it does play, it goes. And even with like an average show, which I kind of feel like this is like above average, probably like maybe a 6 or so for me. The music is what I'll remember it for, because I feel like it's done a plot I've seen 100 times. I should also, it's not preface because I've already started talking about it, but take my opinions and my words with a grain of salt. I do not have any qualification for saying what is good and what is bad. So someone might find this to be a masterpiece if like boys love or music stuff is their number one thing, can't do wrong. But I don't know, everybody has their own taste. Yeah, the music, I could just repeat myself like a broken record. They have 2 bangers of a song, and I think they did a stylistic thing with the first 2 episodes where the outro ending song doesn't play any vocals. It's just instrumentals to a song, because the main character is shy, is kind of has some trauma they don't break into, and I'm not going to really go into any spoilers. It's kind of just the early stuff that it gets into. It's not a super long series, so it's a pretty easy binge. But the second episode, when he kind of gets more comfortable, I love that he finally gets into trying to sing, and then the ending capitalizes on that and has him voicing. I believe it's him singing. I could just be completely wrong. Again, I'm not qualified for any takes. I don't do a ton of research. I just do enough to kind of get the point across. But yeah, it has him singing in that second ending, and I just thought that alone was just a really nice touch. Yeah, I would recommend checking it out, especially if you're into the yaoi boys love type stuff. It's not hardcore. It's pretty subtle, but they also don't go with the are the characters gay? Like it's pretty in your face that they are. It's just not raunchy, I guess would be the word for it. It's tasteful, I guess is the right way to go about it. But yeah, man, listen to the soundtrack at least for that show, because it is good. It's like monkey brain. It's good. It's good. But music is what makes the show. I mean, I'm telling you, I could watch a garbage show that has fantastic music, and I'm in. I mean, everything else is pretty... It's good. It's good. Music is what bumps it up above average. I'm not a professional reviewer or critic, so do with that what you will. I just want to verbalize myself and let it be known, because, man, when you don't got anybody talk about this stuff, you just need to just project it into the void, and maybe the void will talk back. So, I mean, if anybody has their own opinion on it that has seen it or wants to check it out, definitely do. The show is called Given. And then I had a second show that I got recommended to me for whatever reason, and it's the exact polar opposite of Yaoi, which you probably already know, is Yuri. And I'm going to just say that after watching both of these and expanding kind of my views and taste, it doesn't do anything for me either. I'm kind of in the middle where both these shows are decent enough, kind of. This one's a little more trashy, what I'm about to talk about. God, the name is so bizarre though. Valkrie Drive Mermaid, I believe, is a bunch, literally only girls stranded on an island, and oh god, I'm gonna butcher this. I believe whenever one of them is aroused by a partner, they turn into a weapon. Which, the premise is cool. It's literally Yuri's Xenoblade, which I'm already down for when I saw that premise. But the way it's done is just kind of... I mean, it's so in your face where it's like, do I... confused unzipping when you're watching this? So, I don't really know. I believe, what are they called? It's a virus that infects the girls on the island, and they get secluded from the rest of society on this island, and the people that can control the weapon are liberators, and I believe the people that turn into weapons are X-Tars, and then they go through some process called drive, which I mean that's probably why it's called that. The mermaid part, they do explain it, and I still don't really like... I think I shut my brain off watching it, because it does have actually a lot of fighting in it, which is probably why I was able to finish it. Because the whole... I mean, to get them aroused and turned into the weapon, they literally just rub up on each other. And it's like, so just like... it's like watching two balloons, just like someone just rub them together, and you're just kind of anticipating the shock. It's kind of... I don't know, man. It doesn't really do anything for me. It seemed a bit forceful at most times, to be honest. But it has a standard battle plot, which is passable enough. Turn your brain off. Just enjoy it. The music was okay. I'm not going to remember anything from it. But so it's kind of right down the middle, just average. I don't think it was good or even like above average. I think it was right down the middle. I think the premise alone was what made it slightly unique. It's literally Yuri's Xenoblade. That's the only way that I could put it. But those two shows, I can't really say you should go see it. Go see it like it's a cinema, but check them out if you're interested. The premises are both good for both of these shows, but that's just it. I just wanted to get that off my chest, and I just wanted to make my first video for this. So if anybody sees this, let me know what you think of it. I will hopefully be making more videos and get less nervous in front of the mic. It's literally like getting in front of public speaking, and I am introverted as heck. So hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day. You don't need to like this video. You don't need to put notifications on or anything. Maybe subscribe? No, you know what? You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to do it. You don't have to. It's just I'm gonna cringe at myself watching this whenever that is. So yeah, that is about it. Thank you for watching the video. See ya.